Right? Why are atheists so angry? And this kind of ties into a question I get a lot, which is, why do atheists hate God so much? Because it always comes off like we're angry and upset about stuff and we want to, bring down God. It's like, well, number one, we don't hate God. We just don't believe God exists, and we support the truth, and we follow the truth where it leads us, and it's not in the path of God. So we like to convince people that they should follow the evidence where it leads, and if you're a real good critical thinker, it's not going to lead you down a religious path. So that's one thing. We don't hate God. But then, so the other question, why are we so angry? Why do we get so worked up about something that we don't even believe exists? Well, again, if all it was I don't believe in this, just like I don't believe in a flying unicorn in this room, you're right. It doesn't seem to make any sense that we get so worked up over something we don't even believe in. But you try living in a country where just about every elected official believes in God, and then believes that God and their faith should be the basis for policy making, you'd get upset too. Or if you had to say prayers in school or recite the Pledge of Allegiance saying we're a nation under God, or you saw religion everywhere you went, at city council meetings, in your family, at every event you attended, yeah, you might get a little upset that all this delusion is all around you. And it's not just other people's private beliefs, it's something they want you to be a part of as well. Yeah, you might get a little ticked off as well. My friend Greta Christina wrote a wonderful book explaining why atheists are so angry. And she lists a lot of awful things people have done in the name of religion. And even if you agree that, Westboro Baptist Church, the God hates fags people, they don't represent people of true faith. And I'm with you. I don't think they represent most Christians I know. The point is that a lot of religious people still think that God's going to make everything better, that if they pray, something good is going to happen to them, that prayer actually does something, that they can have a conversation with God. It's all this stuff that is based in no evidence whatsoever. And that's just as upsetting as people who take their religious beliefs and use it to justify awful, awful things. I'm not saying they're on the same level, but it's the same sort of thinking that says, I have this reasoning that goes beyond anything that I can prove to you, but I'm going to use it to justify anything I want to do, whether it's good or bad. Like, if you want to do something good, that's great. And if your church allows you to do something good, that's great. But do it for the right reasons, not because you're trying to please God, not because you're trying to get into heaven, not because you think you're better than atheists because you believe in God and we don't. But you definitely see that implied belief a lot, that religious people think they're better than you, nicer than you, more trustworthy than you. So, forgive us if we act a little angry when we hear that. But it's not against, it's not because I have some hatred of God. It's because people use God to do a lot of things that I just find unbelievable. My name is Hemant Mehta. I write at friendlyatheist.com. And if you have any questions for us, please leave them in the comments.